What if I told you I could give you the formula for generating an additional $500,000 in e-commerce revenue this year? Would you want that formula? Hell yeah, you'd want that formula. Keep watching because I'm giving you that formula and showing how just one activity can help you generate $500,000 or more in e-commerce revenue this year. Welcome to the Email Mavens YouTube channel, the place for winery owners and marketing pros who want to learn to sell more wine online. I'm Erica Walter, the founder and CEO of Email Mavens, and I've got your secret right here, the formula. If you want to sell more wine online, you gotta grow your email list. It's the number one thing you can do to boost your online revenue. And really good news, there is a lot of low-hanging fruit on the proverbial vine. In fact, according to the most recent Wise Academy triple score data, tasting room staff are only asking for contact information from tasting room visitors 24% of the time. That means 1 in 4 of the people coming to your tasting room are being invited back to spend money online, to join you for an upcoming event or experience, to be nurtured into your wine club membership. You get the point. This isn't good. But what if you could double that number? What if half of your tasting room visitors were asked for their email address during their experience with you? Let's dig a little bit deeper into the revenue opportunity that qualified list growth holds for your winery. In Q4 of 2023, the Email Mavens average client per recipient value was $1.70. Now, it's important to note that this is a different metric than email per recipient value when it comes to flows or automations that are sent on a lower overall scale but have a much higher per recipient value. Just want to share that qualifier. But $1.70 per recipient value is the number I want you to hone in on right now. Let's extrapolate that out over a year. If an email address is worth $1.70 to your winery every time you press send, and you send emails once a month, one new email subscriber is worth $20.40 to your winery over the course of a year. Let's take that a little bit further. Let's say you email your list weekly instead. Now that number goes from $20.40 to $88.40. So, adding 1,000 subscribers to your email list this year equates to $88,400 in additional e-commerce revenue for your winery. Adding 5,000 new subscribers to your email list equates to $442,000 in e-commerce revenue for your winery. You see where we're going? We are inching closer and closer to that $500,000 mark, my friends. And if you're like, that can never work for me, Erica, or that's just not my winery's customers, let's look at the data from Commerce 7. In the data that's changing winery DTC, Commerce 7 shared that 24% of customers who are asked for their email addresses in the tasting room later go on to buy wine from you online. Take that one step further, 14% of them go on to join one of your clubs. This is awesome news for you as a winery, and there's obviously an opportunity. So let's do the formula for your brand. What is an email address worth to your winery? Now, if you are a Klaviyo user, the per recipient value is actually right there on your dashboard when you log in. So you can see over the course of the last 30 days what the number is for you. If you're not a Klaviyo user, you can still take the e-commerce that's attributed to email traffic and divide it by the total number of emails you sent to get to that number, and that will give you your per recipient value. So you want to make a note of that number and plug it in to the equation I'm about to share with you now. You're going to take your per recipient value and you're going to multiply it by the number of email campaigns your winery typically sends in a year to get the value of an email address per year for your winery. Now, take whatever e-commerce target you have, divide it by the value of an email address per year, and that will give you the number of new contacts you need to get on that email list to hit your e-commerce target. You want $500,000 more in e-commerce revenue? Divide 500,000 by your value per email address, and that will give you your number. And, in case you're really into the math and want to crunch the numbers for yourself, in the scenario we outlined above, if your per recipient value is $1.70, the number of new email list contacts we need to get is 5,656.1086. I don't know where we're finding that 0.1086 person, but I'm coming for you. This could be the only motivation you need to put some real muscle behind your email list growth efforts this year. But the problem in many cases, and the reason why many wineries aren't getting more email addresses in the tasting room, is that they just don't know how to ask. Good news, friends. This is just part 1 in a 3-part series of videos. Your roadmap to $500,000 in additional e-commerce this year. In part 2, I'm gonna tell you exactly what your customers want to receive in their inbox and walk you through a simple but powerful exercise to make sure your team and you know exactly how to ask for an email address. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and ring the bell to be notified when that episode is live. And until next time, keep pressing send on your next best email. I'm Erica Walter. Who am I? I don't even know how to say my name. Are being invited back to spend wine up to do other. That email address is now worth $22.40 for our winery. Balls. You're right. 20 and 40. 2040. 2040. 2040. Double check that. Okay, someone else could. $40 to $88.40. That's math too. Ding, 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 ding. I nailed it.